is no one even?
This is relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship. 8 p.m.
We're live.
Marriage, sex,
And we're having a great time already.
yourself, your family, divorce, your ex, your co-workers, your friends, your situation, your love, your mother, you name it. And we always have a good time.
They Satan.
Of course you had to mess
With your
it up, right?
hosts, Heat and Cal.
Hello. I'm Dee, and this is Cass, and we're relationship-ish. Okay, so this is what happened. We weren't here because it was Thanksgiving. However, today,
Oh God.
Cash was running late, so she stopped at my house, and we're gonna, live stream the show from my house. So that's fine. We've done that before. However, and I'm sorry, that's my dog. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so what happens is we start the show. We start the show at 8:00. And then Cash looks over at her computer. And what happened, Cash, when you looked at your computer? We were on for 14 minutes talking to ourselves like idiots that we are. We were doing a show and no one was listening.
Oh my God.
But hello. Hi, Vince. Hi, Nikki.
And I'm like, really? There's nobody there. There's nobody there.
We're such idiots. I swear to God.
Oh my
but
God.
we're always having a good time.
Oh my God.
So,
Oh my God.
listen, this is relationship biz. Please like, share, follow on all platforms: TikTok, Facebook,
Oh my
Instagram,
God.
YouTube. Okay, so Cash,
We gotta start from the beginning. So we're your hosts. I'm Cash.
and I'm V, and this is relationship biz. Okay, but everybody who's there knows now. So, what is today's National Day, Cash?
We got.
It's National Sock Day. And you know how I know? Because Cash told me 8 minutes ago. And it came about. The first socks were Egyptian. The oldest socks are Egyptian. The oldest socks
are from Egypt. So that is quite interesting because it came from a Greek word, sock, that means slippers. So sock were like the slippers that you wear. And so the oldest sock found was from Egypt. But another fun fact that I learned today, and I'm like, oh no. An average family of 4 loses 60 socks a year. So 60 socks a year, that's like $300. I was like, oh my God, I'm very upset by this because, of course, right now we became a family of 4. I'm like, so where does that sock go?
I'm trying to
Where
silence my
does
phone
that
because you know.
sock go?
I don't know.
Every time you wash socks, it's always like
I wash them in a bag now. My socks go in my sock bag because I can't.
Oh, there's a sock bag.
Yeah, this is sock bag. It zips up and I let them loose so they're matching, but they're loose so they can wash properly.
Mm-hmm.
And I take them out and I put them in the dryer in the sock bag.
A sock bag.
Mm-hmm.
She's so
because I'm tired of losing socks and I don't wear them that often to lose them. I'm not trying to lose the few socks that I have.
What? He's home. Interesting. So let me just tell you. So what song do you think about that you're like?
She's pretending she doesn't know because I already told her. The Christmas song is my favorite Christmas song. It's not even my favorite, but it reminds me of Christmas. My mom used to be always singing it when she was cooking around the holidays. So, it's Nat King Cole's The Christmas Song. And Cash was like, she thought it was called Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. The whole first beginning of the lyrics, she thought was the name of the song. I'm like, okay, it's called The Christmas Song. And what song does she like? She's going to hum it for you. She has no idea what the name is.
I like the little drummer boy.
Oh, the
They told
me.
bum.
She's like Salsa Orchestra version.
Yeah. Bun King
I apologize for my dog. I usually put it on mute when my dog starts doing that, but now Cash is with me. I can't do it. Yeah, so.
You know what I'm saying? I love that song.
Yes, I like that song too.
What are they called? Salsa? What?
Salsa Orchestra.
See, I didn't
Soul Orchestra.
I didn't look that up.
Yeah, I didn't have to look it up. Because, do you know what I'm full of? I'm full of pablum. That's the word of the day, and that's what I'm full of.
You're full of what?
Pablum, useless information.
And she's just giving weird because
that's what I'm full of, and because it's already 22 minutes.
Word of the week is empty because she never told me.
I told her, but she was too busy fixing her hair. Okay, so I provide it in the chat for you, people.
I wish the camera could show you her one finger tap.
Yep, that's what I do.
That's how you spell it?
I'm pretty sure.
Pablum.
Yeah, problem.
You're a problem if you have problem.
I'll just make sure.
Anybody here have
I already
problem?
put it in our thing, but you're not in there.
Anybody here have problem? Problem?
Oh, it's spelled two ways. See, this way or this way. But this is how I know it, and that's right, right? Yeah.
She forgets that I'm old, and I can't see that little.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, it's useless. Usually entertaining information. I think our show is full of. Entertaining useless facts. That's what I mean, we're here to provide you some entertainment and some
we're
facts.
doing here because girl.
So how you didn't get to tell how was your Thanksgiving?
Oh Lord.
Or should we just skip to the nose?
This show is on. Somebody's gonna think we've been.
And we haven't. We've been drinking lemonade and not the hard kinds.
That's why I said relationship issue, and we always have a good time because we are on one. Who's that? Mark Mason? Hello, Mark Mason. All righty. So, how my Thanksgiving? I made my first turkey.
She did.
Oh my God. I did the oilless fryer. It was so awesome. It was nice and juicy. I did my ham. I did a sweet potato casserole. We had mac and cheese. It was good. It was a great food Thanksgiving. I was like, pat myself on the back. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was very good.
What made it wonderful?
The people who were here, my relatives, like you get to see your relatives. Like you see, first of all, I'm very lucky because I do see my relatives very often, but it's just the fun of eating together and it's the holiday and talking about my niece is back from college. Well, she was and she was telling us a plethora. She usually says, and she was blah, 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 blah. And we were like, oh, we were just enjoying the tea. Yes. And so it was just a good time. And my son, we had a little early because my son had to go to work, but he was there able to eat with us. So it worked out really well. And we too used a turkey air fryer. I highly recommend it. You don't have to get rid of the oil.
But you do have to get rid of the drippings.
Which Cash forgot to do. So it's frozen outside her house. So when she gets home, she'll bring it inside and put it in the sink and thaw it out.
I'm not going to thaw it out.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to put it right in the trash. It's already
Doesn't it have, didn't it come with it?
What?
The pan.
Yeah, so why don't you just throw it in the trash?
Well, mine is a hard pan that came with it that you put in the dishwasher.
It had a pan inside the pan. She's asking me why I'm afraid in her house.
Well,
her dog's barking and she's jumping.
Well, I'm jumping because I saw somebody over there, which was my son, but I was like I was not expecting that. So yes, I thought there's a man in my house and it's my son.
So earlier, like you look out your peripheral, and then I saw somebody looking back at me, and I'm like, "What the hell is in this
It's
house?"
Mrs. Claus. It's Christmas at my house.
You shouldn't be looking at anything, and something's looking back at you. I'm just saying.
You saw Mrs. Claus was here last year. I was so excited to get Mr. and Mrs. Claus last year. Every year I get some more Christmas stuff. So Mr. and Mrs. Claus, I got.
You're looking at me. I'm just little looking at me.
Okay. So,
what has you on pause?
What has me on pause this week? Oh, don't get me started. No, you know what has me on pause? Let me just tell you people something. Not the people who are watching the show, who I dearly love, but people who think that I am pretty much retired, right? I mean, I do my social media and that keeps me very busy, but I'm busy. And someone said to me today, which was very annoying, well, you have time for that because what are you doing? Holy cow, I don't even have time. Like, I was putting on my makeup when Cash was here. I do not have time. I have all my regular responsibilities of this house, my social media responsibilities, my dad's responsibilities, which I had to call 10 people today for him and be on hold, my dog, my family, my house. Are you kidding me right now? Stop the madness. Everybody is busy. Okay, just because you're retired, maybe if you're retired and you're 101 is when I'll relax and sit down. Otherwise, I am busy too. I'm like, well, you're not really, so
Who is that?
I don't want to say the person's name because I think they're watching, but they're getting the message.
Oh.
Because that's not nice. Like you think everybody's busy. Like, if you have a part-time job, you're busy. If you have no job and you're a homemaker, you're busy. If you have 6 jobs, you're busy. We're all busy. So why don't you use some other, oh, you know what? I've been doing it and look, it's working. Especially this side. So this is the exercise, ladies and gentlemen, because some of you older men, you need to be doing this because you wear those, that, what's that goatee? They have this, they grow their hair around their face. So then it's hiding this. It's not hiding it. We know you have this. So let's do these exercises. See that exercise? You have to do for a minute, or I just count to 50 twice. And I stop and then do another 50. Go like this. It gets rid of these lines and picks up this part of your face and also helps double chin. All of that from that one exercise. And if you put your hands here, you can feel it.
Do you think I'm going to get a double chin? Because I have a very pronounced, bottom.
I don't think you're going to get a double chin if you lose the weight slowly. If you lose it too fast, yes, I do. You're going to have a turkey neck. That's what happens to all the people who lose it too fast.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, so pull it down. Stop it. Well, then next is Botox. Fill her up. You're already getting injections.
So you lost the weight.
But you're filling up your face because your face is one of the first places that you lose it. And you need the fat on your face. That's why I gained a little weight back so that my face, because I looked crazy. If I could do Botox, I would, but I cannot do any Botox. I already have infection in my body. And they'll be like, okay, your face is getting eaten up by infection.
This is what I'm going to look like.
No, look how nice I look. If I could get Botox like this. Look at that.
I don't think that's so cute.
It is cute.
No.
Oh, put a 1 in the chat if you think.
No. No.
What has you on pause? But that has, I'm busy, people. Stop saying, well, you mind your business. Maybe you're not busy. Maybe you don't have anything else to do. I could never retire because I would have nothing to do. I would be so bored. That's you. I have a family. I have friends. I have things to do.
So she just said that you don't have any friends.
You don't have any friends. If you, hello, that's not my fault. Maybe you should have been nicer before you retired. And then when you retired, you would have those friends. Mhm.
And so people look at me and they say, you're just so big and mean.
I don't think I'm mean. I know that I have a sharp tongue. I have a tongue that will cut like a knife. I've always had it from my mother. Thank you very much. But I'm not mean. I think I'm kind. I think I'm a nice person. However, I'm busy, just like everybody else. What has you on pause?
Microaggressions that are real.
Mm.
Now, I
Please.
work in a place. I'm not going to say where I work. But
You have to speed it up because we're at 8:32. Just telling you. Oh my God, I'm just gonna get my butt. I can't. Okay. A place where you work.
we'll hold that for next week.
No, because we need to hear the story now. It's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late to
It's
tell.
too
It's too late. It's not fair to them.
It is that they'll be okay for next week. This is annoying me because it looks like I have something on my face, but I don't. So we're gonna be right.
See, that's why I wanted to take the sound off of this, and I couldn't do it.
What? No idea what she's saying. So, just this holiday season. Did you see the tree go up?
No, I was too busy.
The tree looks horrible.
It was horrible last year.
It looks like anorexia. Plus, like, I hope it looks better with the bulbs.
Last year, it was all uneven. I felt like they could have fixed it because they could have, if someone would have come in, a gardener, to trim the branches, it would have been perfect. It was just like I'm like, really, they could have fixed it. It wasn't like they couldn't have fixed it, but they just left it like that. I was like, it was. I'm like, whoa.
That tree was ugly. That's it.
Last year wasn't really nice either.
Well, when we come back, we'll talk about saying no for the holidays.
This is relationship-ish, where we talk about the cornerstone of every relationship.
8 p.m.
We're live.
Marriage, sex,
And we're having a great time already.
yourself, your family, divorce, your ex, your co-workers, your friends, your situation, your mother, you name it. And we always have a great time.
Of course you had to mess
With
it
your
up, right?
hosts, Beat and Cal.
So, today's show. Nope, not today, Satan. You have to say no during the holidays because people are trying to drain your energy and you just have to say no. But, what are 7 reasons really to say no? Like, what are the reasons and why you should really say no so you can put that into perspective and not be drained by the end of this holiday season? So the first one is,
What is it?
preventing.
Do you know this is
She is on 1,000 today. If you have not noticed, she is on 1,000. The fact that we were on for 15 minutes,
yes.
without knowing we were on, she is on 1.
Well, just in case anybody's listening, this is a real thing, and I feel like I used to say yes to everything because I was afraid to hurt somebody's feelings, so I would hurt my own health and know that I should not be doing whatever it is because I don't want to hurt their feelings. So my health would be in jeopardy. I didn't care about myself enough to say no. And I feel like there is burnout. You could be really exhausted and then somebody asks you to do something and you know that you can't handle one more thing, but you say, oh, they're worth it and they do so many nice things for me. And it's not mean just because you're saying no. If you can't do it, if you've had enough this week and you physically can't do it, it's okay to say, I can't.
But also by saying yes and letting it go, you're saying that your time doesn't matter. So
Yes.
you're like, you matter more than my time.
Mm-hmm.
And is that really true every time, all the time? So you have to say no to prevent those burnouts.
And if the person who asks you this question to help them and you say you can't do it, if they're getting upset, that's not your friend because they should care that you can't do it. Okay, that's fine. You can't do it. People always ask, and if you don't say the answer that they want, they get mad. So then don't ask me the question because you have two choices, yes or no. I might say no, and don't get upset if I say no.
Right now, I would not ask her any question. People who are out there and you want to ask her a question like, don't ask it tonight, tomorrow. She's on 1,000. Okay.
Well, what's number 2? Setting healthy boundaries.
So, number 2, setting healthy boundaries.
So
boundaries aren't walls, it's just guidelines. So you're saying, this is how you need to approach me. This is how you can respect me. And so putting and saying no and setting boundaries of how far you're willing to go just balances a relationship about respect.
And also keeping the boundaries. Like if you say, okay, I'm going to say yes this time, but I'm not going to do this again next month. And then they ask you next month and you've set your limit. You got to stick to it. You have to say, I told you I'm not going to be able to do it again. So now you're crossing the line. There's a boundary. I set it and I'm keeping it because apparently you don't care about me and I have to care about myself. So, you have to do what's right for you. And it's not hurting somebody's feelings if you do it tactfully and say, I cannot. And you don't always have to explain why you can't do it. Like, why?
Oh.
You don't, that's what we think. If somebody asks you, well, why can't you? You feel like, well, what am I going to say? Because I can't. I'm so sorry. It's private and I don't really feel like discussing it. That's it. I don't have to tell you. What are you, my mom? I hate that. If I tell you I can't do it, if I want to tell you why, I would just naturally tell you why. If I don't tell you why are you asking me why?
I really need my rollaway chair because I need to roll. I need
Okay, so Cash, somebody asks you, can you, would you mind if you could, wash my car when you wash yours? And you say, you say no. And they say, why?
Ma'am, I'm not washing my car. That's what car washes are for. Like, she really gets lesbianism confused. You're gay. Let's wash your car.
No, I was just saying. I didn't mean like literally washing your car.
She goes, you and my sister, y'all have so many talents. Like you can fix things, and that's so great that you can always do it. And I'm like, because I have to do it. There's no option. Like, you know what? My friend's coming over to fix my blah blah blah. There's no husband here. We gotta fix it.
I don't have a husband. I don't have a husband.
You're right. She does not have a ring on it.
Yet. Mm-hmm.
And I'll put that That tea. Anyway, it's not because I want to do it. It's 'cause
Well, it's
She's
because
like-
I don't want to do it.
she's talking about, you're gonna wash your car.
Well, I don't usually go to car wash, but if my car gets washed, it's because my son does it. I'm like, Nicholas,
As
you
I
don't wash
said,
my car.
well,
wash
you know
yours.
what? I'm gonna make Dakota do it
There you go. Well,
tomorrow.
Dakota will be well, when he's old enough, he'll be washing his own car, so then he might as well wash yours when he's washing his.
You buying him a car?
He will have a car. I'm not. I'm pleased.
Godfather. Okay. So I don't even know what we're up to. I think
were
we're up to. Are we up to that?
Okay. Prioritizing what truly matters.
Every time you say no, your goals, something happens. You're saying no to something that's important. Oh, I know why. Because I was like, what? Why did I put this? Prioritizing what truly matters. So when you say no, you're saying yes to something important. Because if you keep saying yes to everything, you can't say no to what's not important. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Because I was reading my notes and I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I know what it means. Prioritizing, you keep saying yes to everything. You can't say yes to what's really important. You would have to say no to something that matters to you.
Right. So yes.
Yes. So that's what that meant.
Yeah, and I feel like if you have high self-esteem or higher self-esteem, you'll find it easier to say no. I feel like you want people to like you.
Tell me, oh, that's what you think? People say yes because
Because they're like, well, then maybe they won't invite me next time they go out to dinner because I said a no to whatever. I'm just like, well, just don't invite me, baby. I don't care. I am a liar a little bit, but not a lot. No, I just want to make sure I'm invited. This is Cash. Well, you could just come with me because I know you're invited. I'm like this. I don't see anywhere where I'm invited. Just come on.
And then I call the other person. I'm like, she thinks she's not invited. Can you just call and invite her so that she knows that she's invited? And they're like, but you know she's invited. I'm like, I know. But she says that she's not. So you're going to have to call.
And she's like, to your house uninvited.
Okay, I'll call. But I'm like,
I know. I'm not.
They're like, of course you're invited. Yeah. She thinks I'm going to set her up and be like, oh yeah, you're not invited, but I'm going to sneak you in. But
well, and sometimes people think they're going to have this kind of conversation because every person has their own nuance, right? So then they're with you, especially like sometimes Cash and I are going wherever we're going, and I'm just going to be truthful. I prefer it if it was just her and I, or just her and I, and maybe one other person that I could talk in front of, but you can't talk in front of everybody. So then here comes this other person in the car, and you're like, oh, now I can't tell you what I wanted to tell you. So I don't want to be that person in the car where you guys can't talk because I'm there. I'm just saying. That's true. Everybody knows. Sometimes you're in a situation and then somebody joins you and you don't know, And you should just say, no, you can't come in the car with us.
I really ate that food too fast.
I know you did.
It's really bothering me.
I know it is.
Okay. So let's talk about your mother went away. Boom.
Avoiding regret. So, yes, because, you can miss a lot of things when you're saying yes to something that you don't want to say yes to. So if it's your, it's Happy Thanksgiving. It was on the cake that it was already bought that somebody brought here. Mm-hmm. So Oh, you should see my table. It has the wrapping paper, scissors, tape, because I already started wrapping. Can you see this? Hold on. There's my tree. Ah, I'm so proud of it. I just finished it.
Oh, I see a space. You didn't feel that?
I didn't put the ribbons on it because my son was like, "Don't put everything on it." So I left the ribbons on. I just feel like it's a little naked. My sister said, "Oh, it's fine."
I swear to God, I don't know how. I don't know how the tree stands up with all the stuff that's on it.
I like a tree with a lot of stuff on it. But
Let's see.
and we sang. So we regret. So if you're the one who ends up with the regret. You wish that you would have said no. But the
As soon as
person
you
that you
say
said yes
yes, and
to,
you're like, why did I agree to that? I don't know. Well, now you're gonna have to do it. I don't want to do it, but I just said yes. Like okay, this holiday
I'm glad you said
season,
something. Go ahead.
I said yes. I'm going.
hmm
Should have said no.
And let me just tell you something about saying yes. It's the wind blowing against the camera that is now in my window and is making it because it's hitting the tin. It's going like this. And then this girl is like, and like it's the wind hitting the camera. But so um with the regret thing, when you say yes to something and you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. If you wanted to say no and you didn't, it's not written in stone. This is the thing. You're like, well, I already said yes, so now I have to. No, you don't. You say, I regret that I cannot do it. I thought that I may be able to handle it. It's not going to work for me. I do apologize. However, you're going to have to find somebody else because I'm not going to do it. That's it. You don't have to have that regret. You won't have the regret. Then you're going, I'm glad now I don't have to do it. Okay, I told them I can't do it. Then you're feeling good. And that's what you should feel all the time. Good. You shouldn't feel guilty or bad. You can say no. Yeah, you can say, yeah. I still feel a little guilty like Cash, but I'm definitely older and less willing to put up with that. Like I'm like, how much time do I have left? I'm not doing all these things I don't want to do because I made a mistake and said yes, or I felt sorry for you because like when I'm in the grave, you're still gonna be living your life. So now I'm living mine.
Living my life, la vida loca.
Yeah, so I'm like, whatever.
Okay.
So I did used to feel like Cash. She's younger than me. Not by much. Cracking myself up. I can't breathe. But I think we always think that it's written in stone. If we say yes, we have no options. But we do have options. Like you don't have to stick to the yes.
Earning respect from others. Then you won't be a pushover. There's some people who say, like, ask her,
You this Teddy.
be like, ask her. I know she's gonna say yes. She's gonna say yes. She's gonna say yes. Oh yeah, ask such and such because you know they're gonna say yes. So it's about earning respect because if you're the person that's always gonna say yes and people are just taking advantage of you, they know that when they come to you and ask you a question, they have to come correct because you might say no.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and people will take advantage if you let them. They'll be like, yeah, ask her. Everybody else said no. She's gonna say yes. She always says yes. It doesn't matter. No, it does matter. You do matter. So you need to say no. You don't have to be unkind. This is the thing. Just because you're saying no doesn't mean you're unkind. It doesn't mean you're not being a nice person because you don't want to do something that somebody wants you to do. That's on them. Then they need to find somebody that wants to do it as well.
Mhm. So, number 6. 6.
Oh,
Strengthening your own self-respect.
and esteem.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you should demand respect, but if you don't respect yourself, how is anybody else going to respect you? So if you don't have enough respect for yourself to say yes when it's yes and no when it should be no, how is anybody else going to respect you? I'm like, you have to start. It has to be, yourself.
Your needs matter too.
That's right. And then how will they think your needs matter if you don't think your needs matter? Why? If you told me yes, I'm not going to go back and go, do you think she really wants to do it? Maybe she doesn't. I'm just happy that you said yes. Now I'm free. So no, it shouldn't be that. Right?
I guess when people say, it'd be like, thank God, because I didn't want to do that anyway. But you know what? Let me just tell you, one of the people that I work with, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna do such and such. I'm like, well, I don't think that you should. I'm not doing that. Well, if you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna take that project on. I was like, you're gonna take it on? I'm like, yeah, I think I'll be great at it. I was like, oh, okay. Because usually I go, no, you don't have to. No, you know what? I was like, it was like the last piece of cake. When you talk about the last piece of cake and you're like, no, I want it. You want it. Be like, I'm going to take that project. I was like, okay.
And they were like this. Oh, what?
No, they were like, oh, this is good. They started the project and they're like,
can you help?
I don't think I'm going to be able. I'm like, I knew I wasn't able. That's why I said no.
Right.
So I'm just saying, get some self-respect because I'm not going back. I'm not going back. We're not going back. We're not going back. Yeah, I'm not going back on that one. I was like, okay.
And I agree with you. I mean, that's it. And there's a reason you're saying no.
Quick.
Saying no, for me has been, I did like 2 posts on it between yesterday and today because I feel like saying no is so valuable. There's power in being able, because some people can't say.
She done started yesterday saying no. I'm like, she's so empowered today. What the heck?
Because it gives you that power because you feel like sometimes you feel like you can't, even if it's your boss, and you don't have to be mean and you don't have to be nasty or rude. But if he's or she is giving you a project and you can't do it and you have enough on your plate, you need to be able to say, okay, no, I'm not going to be able to do that, madam. I'm doing all of this A, B, C, and D. I can't do E, F, G. You have to find somebody else. And I will be glad to help them when I can. But I have enough on my plate. That's it.
I can't help you.
Well, you don't have to say it. And just because you say it doesn't mean you have to do it. But I tell you, nothing's written in stone, baby.
Oh, she's been practicing for I have to be on the catch up because she's like, no. Do you end up? No. Is this? But she's meaner than I am, just so you know.
I don't think I'm mean. I think that's the misconception. I think I just think that I'm strong, and I used to be weak, and you take strongness for meanness, and people take kindness for weakness, and none of that is true. Strongness, kindness for weakness. No, you know what I mean? Because when you're strong, I think I'm a little person and people expect me to be cute and sweet. And if I am direct and I say, no, this is going to be like this, then all of a sudden I'm this mean Black woman. I'm like, I'm not a mean Black woman. I am a strong Black woman.
I'm just the opposite. They see me and they like, oh, she's big and she's going to be burly and and I'm
much
like
softer than I am, but I don't think I'm mean just because I'm
okay.
stern.
She's stern, and I'm like, well, I guess she's like, oh no,
Yeah.
no. It's not being like that. And I'm like,
She's gonna let you do it. She's gonna feel sorry for you, and I just feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her. She feels sorry for you. Nobody feels sorry for her. I do.
no.
Oh, Bean said, "OMG, you're mean." I am not mean. Okay, so that's another person, Beans, who takes strength for weakness, or not strength for meanness. So I'm not mean.
I don't know who Beans is, but you in trouble.
Beans. Look, I am not mean, but
No, she is
stern.
stern.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like her when I was younger.
Well, I was when I went. Okay, so when she was younger, and I was her dance instructor teacher, it was those days where, do you know, in school when you would talk too much and you had to write 100 times, "I will not talk in class." That's considered corporal punishment right now. But in the days of the dancing school, those were the days where, I'm not saying they had to write anything, but I'm saying that's the sense of the day. That's how the volume was. It was here. You could tell somebody to, like, be quiet, and you're not going to take this anymore. And now it's like, I didn't say be quiet. I said, we're going to limit your talking. You're talking a little bit too much. So what we're going to do, because now she told me to be quiet, and you're stifling this little Johnny's creativity. You can't tell him to be quiet. You have to tell him to lower his. No, in those days you could just say, "I need everybody to shut up right now. That's it. Class is gonna," and you could say that, and you can't say that anymore. These kids are soft, and yeah, I would tell them, they listen, like, I mean,
Do you think you can dance in straight arms? You're not gonna be in my front line.
to the back you go.
So the
But
last
they
one,
learned how to dance. I'm just saying.
living with more peace. I think she has more peace.
I have
because
so much
she
more peace
is
because I don't care about
on
these people.
1,000 right now.
I definitely have more peace in my life
Is it
since
more? Is it quieter for you?
well, it's quieter because I only do what I want to do, and not what everybody else wants me to do. And sometimes I complain about doing something that I want to do, but I'm like, I wish I. But when I go, I always have a good time, so I already know. So
Well, that's why you haven't come to my house.
I have not come to your house. I've come to your house. The last time I was at your house, I've been at your house like 10 million times compared to you being at my house. So don't even go there. She used to come to my house all the time. And then
You also
she
had
had
my
a kid.
son.
No, before that, before you even had the kid, she used to stop at my house. Then she had the kid, then she used to still stop at my house. Now I'm like, don't you have to pass this way? No, I'm going the other way. I'm like this. What? So now she doesn't ever
Because
pass by my house.
this puts 10 minutes on her.
Right?
And when you're already falling asleep.
But
Yeah, like. Meanwhile, I used to come over here to take a nap.
yeah, and I would be like talking to me, and in the middle, she's talking to me. So this is Cash. So then after that, you know what she said? She said, she said, I'm like, you falling asleep? No, I'm not. No, I'm not falling asleep. And then next thing you know, she's sleeping.
Sometimes it's like that.
Yeah, sometimes the bees like that.
So let's go through the 7 reasons why you have
Do you feel
to
comfortable
say
saying no now?
Prevent burnout. Setting healthy boundaries. Prioritizing what really truly matters. Take it over.
Avoiding regret. Earning respect from others. Strengthening your own self-respect. Living with more peace. Yeah, definitely living with more peace, saying no when you really want to say no. I mean, just don't say no just to say no, but if you want to say no, listen.
So, what are your takeaways from today? I think everything's you already have it. Because I think you already did this show someplace else. 'Cause you already. She's like, I'm
No,
already practicing
no, I wasn't
to say
practicing. The thing
no.
is, I've been saying no. I think to tell when my ex-husband left, I was saying yes because I felt very lonely. And so I think and I didn't want to isolate anybody. So I didn't want to say no because maybe they wouldn't, they wouldn't want to be with me. But I mean hang out with me and I'd be by myself or whatever. Now I know better. So I don't and now I don't really I'm like I don't care if you don't want to hang out, that's fine, but I can't say yes to everything that I don't want to do, you know. Um
Mm.
so I was already feeling that, and I felt my takeaway for me is just the positivity of saying no. Everybody thinks it's like this terrible thing, and I feel like um, it's this positive connotations to saying no, and that's my takeaway. I realized that in this show that it's actually a positive thing to be able to say no. It's not a negative thing. So that's my takeaway. What's your takeaway?
I have to figure out when to say no to preserve my future sanity. Like I've been saying no more often, but this last time I should have said no. Hell no.
I think about 2 years ago, you really just started saying no when you really wanted to, more than I've ever seen before. Like you're not mean about it, or you don't say no when you should say yes. But more now, the last 2 years, I feel like you're like, and I'm like, so you're gonna do? I told them no, I'm not doing that. I'm like, whoa, and
Yeah.
it's been, like I feel like good for you,
Yeah. It's like I have to, especially, but you know what it is? It's especially now with these two boys. There's no way possible.
Hmm.
It's just I can not. It's like not one more thing
I know.
on this plate. Like no, nope,
That's it.
nope.
And oh, that's how I feel like, and that's why I say everybody's busy. Like even though they don't see your boys. People don't see that I'm talking to 10 million people. I have to take my father to the doctor. I have to take myself to the doctor. I have people don't see that, and they're like, well, you're
Wait a
not
minute.
busy. It's next Wednesday. I made a mistake. I don't know, so I didn't go yesterday. Tell's like, we got. She goes. Tell's like, a calendar says it's next week. I'm like this. Oops. So we have to go next week, and so yes, I'm getting my breast exam. So on Thursday, I will tell you how much it hurt. Okay. Or if it
Why?
didn't,
Why are
maybe
you
it's not gonna hurt.
Why are you putting that in the
It's
email?
not gonna hurt. It's woo.
All right. So creating space for yourself. That's a great takeaway.
Yes.
So next week, I have the show for
Okay.
next
What is
week.
it?
Next week's show,
What is it?
mind and body tips to relieve stress, bloat, and exhaustion during the holiday.
Oh, I can get rid of some of my extra belly.
Well, hold on. I got the needle over here to suck it out and put it into your face the
Mm-mm.
Botox way. Anyway,
I want it in my butt. People take it out of their thighs and put it in their butt. Then if you have that in your butt, you can't sit. You can't sit on your butt for 6 weeks.
I know one of my people at work had it done. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, what?
Mm-hmm. You can
And
go.
they have to massage it.
Yep. Well, at least I mean it's not a foreign. It's your own tissue, so you're not going to get sick from it. It's your own fat, so but that's the only good thing. You absorb your own fat, so that's the bad thing. So if your body absorbs it too much, it's not going to make any difference. Not going to know you even did all that.
Well, it's Thursday night. It was a little past 8 because I
It
thought I
was
was
14
live.
minutes past 8 when she realized that we weren't on. So for the 3 people who are now watching, thank you so much for sticking by us and watching.
We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube. Tell your friend, to tell your mom, to tell your uncle. We're here.
Follow
Thursday night.
follow us, share, like,
know what?
follow.
Right now, you're watching us. Click that like button.
Yes, hey.
Click the like button on the side. Did they click the
Veronica.
like?
Like the
Did
please-
they click
Wait,
the
if you're on
like?
Facebook, click the like. If you're on YouTube, click the like. Please
Hit the like.
hit the like. Even if you don't like us, it doesn't hurt you just to go like that.
It doesn't hurt you.
What is that?
I don't know.
Okay.
This is Relationship-ish with your host. I'm Cash.
And I'm B.
Have a great holiday season, but we'll see you soon.
We'll see you next Thursday.
Maybe.
Why? Okay.
Because I can't click off.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye,
Y'all come
guys.
back now. You hear?
Okay. Mwah. Oh, you know what? I
Oh
want
my
to thank the people for watching. Did you thank them?
Yes. Well, we said thank you to the people, the 3 people that are watching. Yes, I did.
There's 5 people.
Oh, thank you to the 5 people that are watching.
She's lying. Anyway, bye.
I should say bye. I know I'm
I
gonna.
can't.